Welcome back, trainers, and the clock is ticking for Groudon to Primal Evolve. It is going to be amazing, folks. It's here. You can actually go to your Groudons and take a look. It's just about ready. They have the button, and it's just a matter of time. So we're going to be hitting those hard. I just got some more Google Play, and I have a whole lot of Pokecoins. I'm like Scrooge McDuck swimming in Pokecoins for now. Once I leave Vegas, they're going to be all gone probably. But that's what they're for. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at Groudon. This thing is going to be a beast when it does get its primal form. And we're going to be able to use the primal forms and Mega Evolutions in Go Battle League in a little while here. So make sure you do get some of that energy so you can use them in Go Battle League because they are going to be amazing. And Kyogre as well is going to be killer. Are you kidding me? Primal form with Surf and Waterfall. It was annoying before. Just imagine it now. But if you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. You guys have been smashing them out. Really do appreciate it. Let's keep that train going here. I feel like the wording that I just said was a little strange, but let's go ahead and get into this here. We are up against a Shadow Mewtwo and getting to the Earthquake. So I baited the first time, hitting them with an Earthquake now, and they're going to be letting it go. We're taking that win, and they're going to be bringing in a Lugia. Now, I could have swapped into my own Lugia, I suppose, or even my Dialga, but we're going to go ahead and just stay here just in case whatever they have in the back. I'm going to go ahead and let them take us down here. Now, we are going to be using our own Lugia, which is going to be Shadow, and level 50, level 51 if I want to equip it. But the only thing that is going to be equipped is going to be the Groudon right now. So level 51, 100% IV, completely maxed out. Thing is an absolute beast here. Alright, so we're going to immediately swap for whatever they do have in the back, and it is going to be a Genesect. And I did see what it did have in the back. It is going to be the Ice, which we're going to be taking. Is it the same, or are we taking more from Fire? I think it's probably the same. Nonetheless, we're going to be able to take that, holding on to our last shield. And we're going to go ahead and actually use that right about now. Yeah, and get to the next Iron Head, which is not very effective, but it is going to be able to take the win up against their Genesect here. And we're looking good. Let's keep this moving here. Leading with Groudon the entire time. Look at this Solgaleo. And if I'm saying that incorrectly, go ahead and tell me down below on how to correctly say it. Go ahead, it's okay. So it doesn't matter how they got that to whatever level that is there. Yeah, let's just say good luck to you. So they're going to be swapping after getting off Psychic Fangs. We're going to be bringing in our Dialga, calling that letting it go. It is going to be a Dragon Claw getting to the Iron Head. Now they can let this go and bring in their Solgaleo to kind of farm up, but Groudon has such a good matchup up against it, plus it has still so much health left. I think we're going to be perfectly fine here, right? So we are still holding on to 2 shields, same with them, getting to an Iron Head. A little bit of chip damage before we do go down here. And we're bringing them down into the red, immediately going for the Fire Punch. Now, if they want to shield this up, you can go ahead and do that because we got another one ready to go. And they did want to use a shield. Getting to the next one here. Show me what you got on the back. It is going to be a Metagross, and very brave of them for going into Go Battle League, Open Master League, with 2 Steel and Psychic types. What if you encountered Kyogre? You got the Dragonite, I suppose, but hey. Alright, next battle. And we're met with a Kyurem here, so this is interesting. They're going to be swapping as we did bring in our Dialga, and they're going to be bringing in their Xerneas. So personally, having one of these myself, I think it's pretty good, right? But it takes a while to get to its charge moves with the quick move that it does have. It is going to be hitting pretty hard here, so we're just going to go ahead and shield up that first one. And I do believe we're going to be getting 2 shields out of them, so they're going to be double shielding that. Now they're shieldless. We've got 1 shield in the back. I think we're going to want to let this go, hitting me with a close combat, lowering their stats here. Okay, immediately swapping, bringing in their Kyurem. We're going to shield this up. We don't really want to take a Glaciate. We can with Groudon, but we're just not going to. Swapping into our Zacian that we do have here, and we're going to get hit by a Glaciate, which is going to lower our attack here, guaranteed. Building up to 100 energy, going for Play Rough. We don't want to lower our stats yet, right? So we're going to go ahead and just do that. And they have a Giratina in the back, and I do believe it does have Dragon Tail. So that is going to be giving us a bit of advantage when it comes down to that quick move, as we do resist it. And they're going to be getting to a charge move. Tell me this is going to be Ominous Win. Yeah, sounds good to me. Swapping into their Zacian, or their Xerneas. And we're going to go ahead and throw the Play Rough, swap into our Groudon, throw the Fire Punch, and we still have enough health on the Groudon to survive a Shadow Ball, so we're good to go here. We will be able to make it to the Earthquake here and take the win. Now, when we do get these new Groudons, I mean, if you currently have a 100 Groudon maxed out, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to obtain an Elite TM. So you can get Precipice Blades when it is available to TM on the ones that we currently do have. Hopefully will be made available, I don't know how long, don't hold your breath, it might be a longer period of time because it is such a special Pokemon. But you're going to want to use an Elite TM on that, unless you go raid crazy when they do come back. And you can find another one, maybe a Shundo, then you want to max that one out and hold on to your Earthquake for whatever reason. But I'm personally going to be switching that to Precipice Blades, as well as my Kyogre 100 that I do have. It doesn't matter because I've already invested in these. The Elite TM has been reserved for them forever. Okay, the two of them are already reserved no matter what, right? So yeah, it's going to be amazing. And the nice thing is, you don't need to be in your primal form to use this new move. Precipice Blades, it's just going to be a new move. It's not like when you primal evolve, all of a sudden you get, Precipice Blades. No, that's going to be there for good. I'm freaking excited. So when Groudon does primal evolve, it does pick up fire typing. So your Fire Punch is now going to be getting stabbed. It's already doing such an amazing amount of damage. On top of that, you're going to be doing the primal damage. It's going to be just disgusting. Then, of course, you do have Kyogre. Again, I've already given it props. It is amazing. I'm not trying to say it's not going to be good or this. I know I'm talking up Groudon because, well, that's the route I'm going down. Red or blue pill. What do you choose? I choose red. Let's go. All right, so anyways, taking down that Dialga, and we're taking the win there. Let's keep it moving here. Getting back into the commentary. Met with a Zacian. What we got going on here? We've been down this route 100 times before. So let's see what we have this time here. Now, if they do have Wild Charge in close combat, that could be a good situation, but I'm feeling like, yeah, that's probably going to be a play rough. Typically, they would charge up to 2 close combats, right? And that was not 2. A little hiccup there in my voice. All right, getting to another Earthquake. We've gotten 1 shield out of them. This is going to be bringing them down pretty low if they don't shield it up and they let it go. Fantastic. Bring them into the red. And we still got 2 shields left. We're going to go ahead and let this go. Now, here's the thing. We have 2 Pokemon with the quick move that is going to be resisted, unfortunately. So I decided to go ahead and just bring in the Zacian and start farming them up. But they swap into the Groudon. We're going to go ahead and go for the play rough. Now, we're going to call their bluff. We still have 2 shields. They're kind of obligated to get a shield out of me at this point, right? So I'm going to let it go, and it is just going to be a Fire Punch. Perfect. As you've seen, I was trying to go for the close combat here, because we still can swap, so we can go ahead and use that retreat after we do debuff myself. They can bring back that Zacian or whatever else they do have. I snipe them and start building up our energy. So now we're locked in here. They're bringing in that Zacian, which I figured had energy ready to go, but we still have 2 shields because we were holding on to those. And they have their own Dialga, so we do have a bit of an energy advantage. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can get a shield out of them here. This is a Draco. You better shield up, and they're shielding up. That's great. So I was deciding, what should I do at this point? We have the Zacian with a decent amount of health. Let's go ahead and let that go, but things are getting a little bit close. I'm like, wait a minute. Their Zacian is not going to be debuffed when it comes back in here, and it's going to take me several quick moves to get to the charge move. And are they going to be able to get to a charge move first? This is not looking good. We have no more shields left. And 1, 2, 3, we're taking them out with Snarl and taking the win. That was a close game there. They were probably almost at their close combat. Next battle met with a Shadow Dragonite. Not a good lead. So we swap into our Dialga immediately, and they're bringing in a Garchomp. Now, this is technically also a decent lead for me here. So they've got 2 dragons. Okay, so if they encountered a Togekiss, they're toast. So I would assume there's going to be Steel in the back. I mean, at the very least, fire. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Now, we're going to actually have to double shield to win this because Garchomp with that Mud Shot is going to be able to get to that Earth Power very fast, and that will take us out. So we're going to go ahead and just double shield it. No problem at all. They're bringing back their Dragonite. What did they cut in the back? I'm quite interested here. I mean, I guess they can have a Kyogre too, I suppose, but that's... Yeah, let's see how this works. So we're going to let that go. Shieldless. We just wanted to come back around with our Zacian. Okay, Zacian. Okay, so... Okay, I guess that can work. I mean, we've run wacky teams too. Swapping into our Groudon here. And, yeah, they can't get to another play rough. And that's, look at that. I mean, our Groudon is just too much of a beast. Now, as far as the Dragonite is concerned, they're going to be kind of pushed into a corner. And the Groudon actually will be able to take out that Shadow Dragonite. I know everything's resisted, but Fire Punch is still doing enough damage to that Shadow Dragonite to take them out. So they're going to be kind of forced to throw here. Or they were going to throw anyways. Looks like they kind of just CMP tied us here. Not quite taking us out, bringing in the Zacian, and we're at full health. I don't think a Hurricane would be enough to take us out at this point. Even from a Shadow Dragonite. Going for the close combat, and we're taking the win. And this Zacian's not even completely maxed out, by the way. All right, so we are going to be getting a 5-0 with our Groudon team here. Very nice, looking good. All right, let's keep this train going. I mean, Go Battle League won't let me go past the 420s. which, hey, I'll stick around 420, no problem. Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to be seeing? Dialga, fantastic, finally. This is what we really want to see here. This, Melmetal, or Excadrill, those are the best leads for this here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Earthquake. They're going to be shielding it up, alright. So a lot of people are starting to double shield up the Groudon's Earthquake, leaving them shieldless, in which, if they do that to you, you want to immediately swap. So if they shield this up, we need to immediately swap into our Dialga. They're letting it go, and we're still in the yellow. This is great. I wonder if they have a counter to me here. And it is, okay, yeah, Kyogre. So we're not going to swap. We don't want to lock ourselves. We're just going to let them farm us down. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to have to be. Now, they're going to be a little bit closer to Blizzard, but when they throw, that's way too soon for a Blizzard, so we can rest assured it's not let it go, and it is just a Surf here. And we're in a great matchup here. Getting to the Iron Head, because we're not going to be getting to Draco. We don't need to do that. Iron Head is plenty. All right, yes, not KOing, but at this point, we're going to be able to farm them down unless they do want to swap out here. And they are bringing in their Giratina. All right, so we're doing tons of damage with our Dragon Breath. Very high. Oh, I really wanted to shield that up. Really did. We're going to bring in our Zacian here. And this is getting a little interesting. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. We know Kyogre does have a bit of energy. We're using our last shield here. Oh, this is, I don't know. Getting off the play rough, they let it go, and they know exactly how to win this. I need to get to 2 close combats, but unfortunately, right as I get to 2, they're going to be getting to their charge movement. We just debuffed ourselves. Even if we didn't, Surf would have been enough to take us out, even if we did wait. So it's a good game nonetheless. We're taking that loss and moving it on to our next opponent. Good game. We're going to be met with a Giratina. So this is not great here. Our opponent was encountering quite a bit of lag. I do not know why I included this. That's horrible. I should not have put this in here, but I guess we're just going to keep it going here. This is Go Battle League for you. I gotta love it, right, folks? I'm not going to accuse them of, oh, trying to close their thing and make it free. Now I'm not going to go down that route. It's just, you know. We'll just stick to what we see here, right? Yeah, let's see if they can pull this around. I mean, if they fight this through until the very end, or at the least make us put up a fight until the very end and kind of, pin us up against the wall and it's not looking too good, we're like, damn, okay. I mean, we had a little bit of a massive energy advantage in the beginning, and you're still able to pull this off. Okay, doing pretty good over there. All right, so we're going to see a mirror match with our Zacians here, and of course, we're going to go ahead and use a shield, and we do have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to that. Of course, we know that already. And there's still, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if their quick moves are going through. I just can't see them visually. Does this happen to a lot of you? This happens to me once in a while, and it pisses me off beyond belief. And the reason why I don't like to show them too often is because when I see them again, while doing the commentary, I just go on a massive tangent because it just infuriates me. Sometimes it stops me from getting a 4-1 or a 4-1 or a 5-0. A lot of times is when I see the massive lag happening where I can't tap the screen. I left a few of them in where I couldn't hit a charge move, and that caused me to lose the battle. So a lot of us are in the same boat. Just know that it's not because you have a older phone. It could be, like, definitely could be the cause for sure. I mean, if it's lagging a lot, it's, maybe need to upgrade or delete some stuff from your phone. But I have a new S22. It still lags. Okay. Next battle, we're going to be met with a great lead up against Metagross. They're going to be swapping into their Dialga, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Zacian to have a little fun. We could have stayed where we were at. Stumbling over here, looking around. Does anybody see me slip? All right, so keeping it going here. We're going to go ahead and shield this up because this Iron Head will absolutely take us out after debuffing ourselves. Easy money. Do they want to double shield their Dialga? That is the question. Oh, they didn't even shield it up. Okay. All right, so yeah, they're going to be bringing in their Metagross to farm the heck out of us, so we might as well get off another one of these close combats. Well, we've already debuffed ourselves by 4 stages anyway, so that was the max. Bringing back their Groudon. We're going to have to just let this go. We can't use our last shield. We need to hold on to that while they still have 2. And they have a Giratina in the back, so we're going to be able to, take this win. Looking pretty good. We're going to let that Shadow Ball go. Yeah, now they still have 2 shields. Now, here's the thing. It's getting a little close, right? So letting that Shadow Ball go, we're getting the first shield out of them. Our Groudon has a decent amount of health, but it's not looking too great. And they're taking us out here, so we're going to be able to farm up a little bit more. Fire Punch is not going to KO. We're actually going to get a decent amount of farm, which is going to help us pull this win off. And we have a Fire Punch ready to go. They can't farm us down, and we're going to be able to spam Fire Punch here This is why I love my Groudon, folks. This thing is amazing. Getting to another one, and this is going to be able to take the win up against this Metagross here. And we're looking good. Yes. Laggy. We're so skilled, but they fought until the end. Next battle, what are we going to see? Mewtwo. Okay, we like this matchup here. It's no problem at all. It's not like the backline doesn't want to see it, but we know what we need to do. Now, we could technically bait, but a lot of times people let the first Earthquake go, so it's almost a little bit better to just go for it. And you are going to be able to get to a second one and take them out. If they want a double shield, that's up to them. All right, we're going to obviously shield up this next Side Strike here so we can get to our Earthquake, and this will KO again if they let it go. And we will be winning the matchup, leaving us with enough health to get a decent amount of farm with whatever. Yeah, that's the Yveltal is going to be able to farm the hell out of us. So, I don't know if we really want to stay here. Yeah, I think we do, unfortunately. This whole time I was thinking, I bet this one's going to have Hurricane because I'm going to bring Zacian in. Just the way it's going to be. They always have Focus Blast. Every single one. Hurricane? Yep, no problem. As expected. Okay, so we're getting to the play rough here. We got a Dialga in the back, which is looking pretty healthy, full health, and we still have a shield left while getting their last one. Now, we know this Yveltal doesn't have Focus Blast because they're going for a Hurricane, right? All of a sudden it hits me with Focus Blast, right? We don't even have Dark Pulse. Just 2 of those nuke moves. Alright, so we let that go. They have their own Dialga in the back, so we're going to go ahead and throw Draco because this is going to take them out. And we're going to be able to farm down this Yveltal and taking the win. Folks, get ready for Primal Groudon. This thing is going to be an absolute beast. Thank you for watching and take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul.
To compromise where you can. But where you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move. It is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no. You move.